Well, hello everyone. Hope you all got out to a movie this week. This time, Grandma went to Alien Covenant, which is another in the Alien series. It's a little bit hard to say that it's a sequel because sort of the whole Alien sequence of films is a little mixed up. This film, we are told, is a prequel to the original Alien movie that came back out in the 70s.
So we didn't even go back to the beginning; we went before the beginning.
Yes, and then but it's a sequel to the film Prometheus, which came out a few years ago, which sort of gave a little background on the whole creators of the alien monster and that sort of thing. So it's sort of in between those movies and doesn't have anything to do with the other sequels, and so it's a little mixed up, sort of. But it is, again, the big nasty alien that bleeds acid and pops out of people's chests. The alien that everybody knows about, the really nasty alien that everybody doesn't like, except that it's really scary.
Yes.
In this case, a big spaceship full of colonists, all sort of in hypersleep, are headed to this planet that they've chosen to colonize. And they sort of get stopped along the way by a transmission from this other planet, a different planet than the one they were intending to go to. But it seems just as inviting and just like Earth, sort of a planet, and so they decide to sort of go
investigate
it.
Yeah.
And sure enough, if they don't run across that nasty alien, but they also run across the android robot that was in the Prometheus movie, and this was the planets that they were on in that movie.
Well, you can't really call him a robot because, to me, a robot is being controlled by a human.
Again, he's an android.
He's an artificial person.
Okay. So, but, again, so they run into him and,
right.
All sorts of mayhem ensues, and that's sort of about all we can tell you. We don't want to tell you how it ends. So, Grandma, what did you think of it?
Well, I like science fiction. I've always appreciated the imagination of us humans when we create a fantastic story like this. And as you pointed out, Ridley Scott is the director, and he kind of knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
He really does. And this story, can I tell him that they are two artificial humans?
Well, I think you just did, Grandma.
Okay.
They're both played by Michael Fassbender.
Right, because they look alike. They're created by the same person. And one of them, of course, maintains that he's superior to the other one because he was created later and, that made improvements and stuff.
But Grandma, what did you think of the movie?
Oh, I thought it was wonderful. I like the imagination involved in this whole thing. The humans have a big problem.
Big nasty
problem. They made the wrong decision to go and investigate, but I could understand the captain's decision to do that.
It's all very logical.
Because I would be curious too.
Yes.
If we found in our journey, we still had 7 years to go to get to the destination we were programmed for. The ship's programmed for. And here they come across a message from this. There's somebody there on this planet. We got to go look and see. We can see. If I were captain of the ship, I'd be real interested in that too. Let's go check this out. Maybe we don't have to go the 7 years.
But what was good about the movie, Grandma? Why did you like it?
Well, I thought the acting was very good. The story was interesting. The special effects, of course, were spectacular. I thought it was really interesting and very, very entertaining. What did you think?
I thought it was very well done. Again, Ridley Scott is a really good director.
He's a master at this stuff.
He's really good.
He's a master at this stuff.
And again, I'm a big fan of the original Alien and many of the Alien sequels. It's an interesting sort of film in the series in that it's not sort of straight out horror the whole way like the original Alien was. Was perhaps it had a lot more sort of horror in it than I would say this one did. I mean, it had a good amount of horror. It had the alien was really nasty, and it chased him around and it was pretty scary. However, I'd say this is much more of an adventure. I think they sort of it involved a lot of the elements of the Prometheus movie. I mean, the alien civilizations, what had gone on with the previous mission, and all of this sort of the discovery that they made in this film as to sort of the story behind the alien and everything. And it was all very interesting. I mean, again, the writing on this was very sort of, there's a lot of detail, you might say. Again, a lot of different elements to it. It was not boring at all. It was very involving and, just very, very interesting and well done all the way around. I mean, again, a Ridley Scott film visually is going to be very well done and exciting, and this movie was very much so. Again, the action was all very good, but again, I was surprised at how sort of interesting it was. All the things about, again, the new planet they were on, and you got more into that alien civilization and such. It was just really, really interesting. I would definitely recommend it.
I don't think that a moviegoer would have to have seen any of the other alien movies to be entertained by this. This story was very, very clear. It was very interesting. It had interesting people.
Probably not. I think you're probably right on that.
It was really clear from the beginning. The storyline was very clear. You didn't have to have any past
they
knowledge of the alien.
They tried really hard to sort of tie everything together and make.
But you knew that because you had seen the other stories.
That's true. That's true. But
you can go to this movie if you've never seen an alien movie. This is a good one.
Well, would you recommend they do that?
I would recommend that you go and see this, whether you know all of the other alien movies by heart or not, have never even considered them. 2 thumbs up. It's a good movie. It really is.
And it is a little scary.
Yes, it is one of those scary.
But it's not too scary for you.
No, not too scary.
Okay.
Not too scary.
Okay, it was good.
It was very good. Go see it. You will enjoy it.
Okay.
Promise.
You think?
Yes.
Okay.